Dispatches from the Frat House. How are you doing? I am having a day. Oh my goodness, are we having a day here? Oh my. Yeah. The sun's coming out. I've been trying to record this for over an hour. It's been really windy. It's supposedly going to storm at some point, but now the sun is coming out, so who knows what's going to happen. Everybody's just really antsy, and man, Liam is really being too. And he can't help that. He's 2. But everybody's just kind of wound, and I've been trying to hide for over an hour and get this recorded, and I can't find any place to go where there aren't people. So, I'm going to try this right now. Between the wind and the people, I'm having a day. So let's see if we can do this while the wind's died down a bit. This is my week 4 update for One Book July 2014. This will be my last one. As Romany pointed out in her last video, next week, August begins. I don't know how I didn't see that coming. I didn't even give it a thought until I watched Romany's video, and then I looked, and I thought, oh my goodness, I may have caught it sooner if I was in my regular planner, because I would have already had that the August monthly calendar printed out. So I would have noticed it sooner, I think, so it kind of snuck up on me. So because in this way, I'm very much like Romany, I need to start on the beginning of the week. And because next week is shared across July and August, I need to put the end of July into the August stuff. On top of that, I have a pretty big long-term project that I started this week, but the bulk of the work for that is going to be in August and September. So I was putting together, setting up the whole project for that, and realized that I'm going to have to move into my regular planner starting Monday, because I will lose things. I will lose things so fast. I don't want to have to change over in the middle of the week, because the week is kind of like the integral base for the way I plan things. I hope that makes sense. So even though Monday is not the beginning of August, I have put Monday's planning pages, starting with Monday, the end of July, in behind August in my DIY fish inserts, just because that's the way I always do it when there's a shared week. Unless it's off by like one day, I just shift things around. So I'm going to do a separate video and show you guys the setup for that. So let me, real quick before the wind picks up again, because it's starting to, show you guys what this week has looked like in my One Book July. And then I'll also do a separate video showing you what is going to happen to my one little book. When I'm done with One Book July, it'll be on Sunday, I'll be done. So I started a couple days early, so I don't feel too guilty about ending a couple days early. It'll still be 31 days, but I feel kind of guilty stopping. I can't mess up work stuff. And all the school stuff is starting, and so you guys remember to show us what you've been up to. Show us what you're going to do with your one book once One Book July is over. Just wherever you post anything, make sure you use the hashtag OneBookJuly2014. Okay? Thanks, guys. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Okay, we're going to try this, you guys. Remember how I said I'd be having a day? Liam has joined me on the deck. He took off his shoes, his socks, and his pants. It's really fairly cool here today. I'm even in a long sleeve shirt and a pair of jeans. So even the most patient brother is frustrated with Liam today. So I said, leave him out here. He's like, well, I thought you were recording. I said, no, we'll wing it. Worst comes to worst, I'll re-record it, right? So he's... Oh my goodness, I don't know what to do with him today. Okay, you will notice I took my little booklet out of my notebook. Don't climb up there, because I'm in the middle of trying something in there that I want to start for August. And rather than put it all back together real quick, I'm going to finish setting that up, and then I'm going to put this back in there until Sunday. So for now, hold on, somebody wants a hug. Come on up, please. Now you don't want a hug. Okay. So I left it out for now, and besides that, little man came out here to join me, so there wasn't really a chance to put it back in the notebook for the time being. What do you want? Do you want to come up and see? He's moving chairs. He's making a train. I hope this turns out. Okay, so everything else in my book is the same still. I haven't been reading anything like for enjoyment, so I haven't added a darn thing to my reading journal. I shouldn't say for enjoyment, for fun, I should say. And then the rest of the stuff that was in that second book was all project planning stuff, and that is getting kind of unwieldy in there. I definitely have learned that I cannot project plan in a small format. Sorry, you guys. Like that. I definitely need to plan on at least a regular size Midori page, because I do it like a full spread like this. So when I plan something, I use both of these pages for one project. And if I need more than one, obviously I use that. But I never put, unless it's a YouTube video, that I can do one here and one here. This other big project that I'm setting up for work is full spreads, so I started putting that right in my project pages, my project insert that I know I'm going to be using from here forward, because I didn't want it separated up. It was just getting so messy in here, so I'm going to spare you guys the glimpse of that because it's a disaster. So that's on the list for today. Hopefully, if Liam decides to be agreeable at some point, is to get that reorganized, because I did a lot of brain dumping, which needed to be done, but yeah, it became a mess really quickly. So here is what week 30 has looked like in here. You guys saw the before shot of these last week. Just a lot of driving this week. A lot of driving this week, and a lot of stuff falling into today and tomorrow. It has been a very busy, chaotic week. So, but Sunday we're getting family pictures taken. We haven't had family pictures done in 2 years, and the last time we got family pictures, Mike did them for me as a surprise, and it was only, 4 months after Liam was born, so I wasn't in them. He took all the kids, and the pictures that you see on the right-hand side of the banner on the website with everybody walking away, that was one of the pictures from then. So this time I'm going to be in the family pictures as well. So those were my anniversary present that year, which was beautiful. So I'm excited. I'm ready to go get pictures. I'll show you guys when they're done. We're going to have a paint fight. That's going to be our family pictures. So a bunch of stuff I need to still take care of this week. I've done some of that and haven't marked it off yet. And then here is Monday, just little notes, stuff I needed to get done for the boys, some videos I started, or a video I started planning. Tuesday, all I did was run. No joke. I drove and drove and drove and drove, and then I drove. So that was all. Tuesday's like a blur in my brain. There are Wednesday and Thursday. This was yesterday, and as you can see, this is what I did a bunch of yesterday. My most favorite thing in the world. Don't get me wrong, I run laundry all the time just because there are so many of us. The older kids do their own laundry, but sometimes Mike brings the sheets from the office to be done. Sometimes he does them himself because it's the off season for hockey, but he got a little behind, so that on top of the regular laundry is killing me. So that was yesterday. He's lucky he's cute. And then here is today and tomorrow. I just kind of started a brain dump here just because it's been so chaotic today, and it's like I'm seriously getting 2-minute chunks of time, no joke, to kind of get things out of my head. So I keep kind of coming back to this. Now for that, I like this size. I like this size of page to just kind of let my brain go and just scribble, get everything out of it. I really like this size of page. I have no idea why. I prefer this size over like a Filofax personal size or a Midori Traveler's Notebook regular size page. I have no idea why, but I would far rather do kind of a brain dump, somewhat organized, maybe not organized at all, in this size page than any other. I cannot tell you why. I have no idea. And this is roughly field note size. It's like 3.5 by 5.5. I'm sure it's a little bit off from that because I cut it myself, and I am rubbish at trimming pages, you guys. So, especially in a booklet like this. Now, if it were single pages or like 4 pages at a time, if you were going to trim for like for my Filofax personal, don't do it. Nadine had so generously sent me a paper trimmer for that, and I can do like 6-7 pages at a time, but for a booklet this thick where you have to cut them all at once, I don't dare try it on there because I don't want to ruin it. So that is it for this week, you guys. I will post August setup in the creme brulee notebook from Jennifer Harvey at Chic Sparrow, and what is going to happen to my one book after July is done. Okay? Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.